How to win arguments with stupid, stubborn people. Winston Churchill was arguing with a woman at a regale party. Churchill was a delicate man, with a strong personality and a mean ability to stand behind his point. The two went back and forth until she eventually said, "If I were your woman, I'd poison your coffee." Churchill riposted, "If I were your hubby, I'd drink it." I know I suppose of those comebacks in the heat of the moment. It's always during my drive home that I realize I could have completely possessed this other person. The French have a saying for this, l'esprit d'escalier, or stairway wit. The verity is, I detest arguing. I didn't like conflict. But I've studied the hell out of confabulation because it's so important. Making a good, strong argument is necessary for securing a rise, downsizing a conflict, suffering fools, guarding Gemütlichkeit, and much further. Blast an argument like it's hit list. Rule 1: Don't come too hot, and that doesn't just relate to feelings. For illustration, in courtrooms, it's proven that substantiations are more believable to juries when they express moderate, rather than low or high confidence. It has a direct impact on verdict issues and sentencing. When you have low confidence, you feel doubtful of yourself and what you are saying. When you have high confidence, you feel tyrannous, insecure, or driven by pride, I've to win. As fun and memorable as Churchill's illustration was, it was not the most effective way to win someone over. Scientist, Paul Graham, created a scale of disagreement, ranking the stylish and worst strategies for debate. The smallest are particular attacks and name-calling. The number one way to argue is to stick with a strong central point. Don't repeat it over and over. Just make everything around it. Staying concentrated is extremely important during relationship fights. One of the most common advice for marriage counselors is, always stick to the thing you are arguing about. No pulling other configurations and resentments out of the closet. You want to talk about participating chores but you see and indeed pay your own bills. And you wonder why I detest your fat-ass family. You would be shocked by how numerous nice, polite people grow devil cornucopias when fighting with their consorts. They turn a simple disagreement into a nuclear holocaust. By the end of the argument, your head is spinning and on fire. You see and indeed remember what the original argument was about. Arguing when you're certain you're correct. There's nothing better than knowing you can immerse on someone. You know you have the wisdom. You have the sense. You have the norms for mortal decency. Chill. When you come in ordnance blazing with all of your clear substantiation, the other person will lock up. They'll feel bullied and unable at hearing you out. The stylish debaters are proven to use a small number of crucial points. They didn't rapid fire a crack in the person's face while they talk. They ask questions. They know changing someone's mind is damn near insolvable. By asking questions, that person will change their own mind. Great debaters stay calm, kind, and compassionate, no matter how ignorant or stupid their target is. They frequently open by admitting the effects they agree on. Relatively frequently, they congratulate their opponent in the first nanosecond. Opening soft is disarming. It's unanticipated. It highlights a desire for agreement rather than war and condescension. I've spent the once 5 times writing on the internet, on platforms where anyone can note. It's the worst. I've a courtside seat at every game of the Golden State Keyboard Soldiers. And all of that name-calling and horrible language and aggression, I've no way seen a single person stop and say, "You know what, you're right. I am wrong. We've all learned a lot" moment. Not formerly. Persuasion starts with kindness, not fire. It's as H.G. Wells wrote, the first man to raise a fist is a man who's run out of ideas. Dealing with real-life yelling and toxin. I'd been dating a woman for many months. We had a nice good and healthy relationship that was loving and sweet. There had been a disagreement we were agitating and, suddenly, she blew up and started screaming. She cried at the top of her lungs for 6 or 7 rulings in a row. Previous to this, she would no way raise her voice in the fewest. I was fully caught off guard and stunned. I didn't say anything. There are only 2 healthy ways of handling this situation. 1. You end the discussion. Therapists constantly say that indeed responding validates that person's verbal abuse. Yes, crying is considered verbal abuse, full stop. 2. You sidestep. Forget the factual discussion. Have a discussion about the discussion. When someone is worried suddenly, express calm curiosity at their feelings and why they're worried. Staying calm conveys your own strength while also validating that you watch about their feelings. The worst possible thing you can do is roar back. The takeaway to being a great quarreler: 1. Stay calm and confident, but do not slapdash into the land of overconfidence. 2. Show empathy and a thing of progress. 3. Keep the argument concentrated in one lane. Don't let it helical out into 6 different arguments. 4. Start by admitting effects you agree on. 5. Stick to the many strong points. Don't overpower them and feel the need to dominate if you have the advantage. The idea is for both of you to walk down feeling you've both evolved from the discussion. It's delicate to stay kind and understanding in the face of folly and aggression. But if you do it, you'll be the real champion. You'll walk down proud of your conduct rather than lamenting them.